So I had a couple questions asking how to do the Wacky Worldview project, so I will walk you through it right now. Remember, with Mercator projections, it takes things and near the poles, it stretches them out. So it makes Alaska and Russia and Canada and stuff look way, way, way bigger than they actually are. They are really big land masses, but not as big as they look like on a Mercator map. So the Wacky Worldview project is a great way to kind of show how that happens with things other than maps. So for example, this picture here, if we take North and South America on a globe, on a map, you can see they get stretched out kind of. And if we did the same thing with a photograph, it would take this guy here and would turn him into something like this. And it's because it's getting distorted and stretched out near the poles. So what you guys are going to be doing is you're going to be drawing a cartoon character in this round globe. I'm going to recommend, if you have a printer at home, print off the blank sheets and do it on paper and then submit pictures of that paper. If you don't have a printer or if that's too much of a hassle, you can do it on Notability and it'll work just fine. So when you pick your cartoon character, you're going to make sure that it goes from the top row all the way down to the bottom row. That's really, really important, from top to bottom. Don't just have it fill up this middle section or we're not going to see much of the distortion. What we're going to do then is we're going to transfer that cartoon character onto this one. If you notice that all these boxes, they have numbers in it, 1 through 10, 11 through 20, and so on. And on the rectangular one, same thing, 1 through 10, 11 through 20. So if I'm drawing something in this yellow row, I'm going to look at what I have in my boxes 1, and then I'm going to transfer it into box 1 over here. Box 2, transfer it over here. And sometimes it'll be a little tricky to do, but that's kind of half the point. So if we take this cute little smiley face, it's going to turn into something like this. But you're going to be drawing stuff a bit more complicated, like our buddy Spongebob here. This is from a student a couple years back who did a great job. So they drew a cartoon character, goes from top all the way to bottom. And then when they start transferring it, they look at what's in box 2. So it's the upper corner of the sponge, and they add that in. Box 3, and they keep going little by little. And what they end up with is something that looks like that. So we go from this to this. Let me show you more of me. Here's two cool examples as pulled off the wall from students that did it this year. So they started with that, ended with that. Someone did Clifford the Big Red Dog, started with that. Well, actually, no, started with that, ended with that. You can see it gets kind of smushed and expanded in different ways. So that is what I am looking for from this Wacky Worldview project. So if you have any questions on that, do not hesitate to reach out to me, and good luck.